Hello there, you wonderful subscribers of mine and my amazing viewers. So 5 hours ago I did a Doctor Who season 16 review, and I give a really one of the stories such a lowest rating of all time, which is the Ribos operation. So I've just finished rewatching this story because I felt like I was a bit too harsh on it. I thought to myself it couldn't be that bad if I just turned it off after one episode. So I've just sat down for all 4 parts, and my God, I wasn't exaggerating. I literally just do. I really do stick to this. What I say for the ranking, it is literally a 1 out of 10. I've tried so hard. I've sat down and I've watched it all, and I've just not long finished it, thinking it couldn't be that bad. I've only watched episode 1 to it, and my God, it is bad. Ugh. Not as bad as the Twin Dilemma, but it is bad. I have tried today, and I've managed to make it through all 4 parts, thinking, yeah, it's not going to be as bad. It's got to get better at some point. And it didn't. The only good thing about it is seeing the White Guardian talking to the Doctor about searching for the key to time on his mission, giving the tracer to Romana. Now, the whole thing about this story, I really think it's bad. It's nothing to do with Tom Baker, Mary Tam, and John Leeson, because they are very good as the Doctor, Romana, and K9. But it's all the other support characters. I mean, you've got like a little kind of midget person who speaks really roughly, and it's like, oh, I can't stand his voice. The whole thing about this is not as much as of an entertaining episode. I mean, I've watched all 4 parts. I've literally just finished rewatching it all, and it's like, I wanted to give this a really good review, a really good review, because I want you to sit down, and I want you to think, oh, let's watch the Ribos operation, because it is the first part of the story 1 of the Key to Time, and it's just not as good as it is. I mean, the whole planet Ribos is a really kind of a good story. I absolutely do like the planet Ribos. I mean, it's a very winter planet. Snow, ice, and cold. The Doctor's got to try and break into the King's Jewels to steal the segments to the Key to Time. Unfortunately, get one idiot the 2 little people gets there before them, and they steal it, and the Doctor's got to stop them to try and get the Key to Time off them. It does all work out, but they literally take the time tracer off Romana, and that's a big screw up. So the Doctor's got to take the time tracer off them, and of course the actual piece to sell the first segment to the Key to Time, and it does work out for the best, because the Doctor does get it off them. He does get the first segment at the Key to Time, and then he goes off in his TARDIS. But this is just a very hard episode to sit down. Now, it's only 4 episodes. It takes about an hour and 20 minutes to watch it. And I thought I'd wait until tonight, because I like watching Doctor Who on the nights, because I really do. I mean, I've literally just put my light back on, turned it off, stopped watching it. And then I'm just like, right, that's it. Instead of saving to do this review, I'm going to do it today, right now. I can't think of anything good to say about it. I mean, the only thing about this, even though it was broadcast from the 2nd September to 23rd of September 1978, it's only good for the introduction to Romana 1, played by Mary Tam. It's a really good introduction story for her, but I just can't find the right words to say about this. It's just not a really enjoyable Doctor Who episode. I mean, I've got it on here, and I've got it on VHS, and I've got the book. Now, the book, if I can get the book for you, because I've literally sort of rearranged. There we are. The book is a lot better than what we got on screen. I mean, I just love the book version of this. When you read the book, the Target novelization book, it's actually really good and okay. And this was actually written by Ian Marter, who played Harry Sullivan. And this one is basically really okay. And it's gives you so much more. But here, it's just so boring to sit down and watch. Now, normally when I say like stuff like stories that are boring, I mean like stuff like the Twin Dilemma's bad, and this ain't bad as the Twin Dilemma, but it is bad. It is literally still a 1 out of 10. I mean, when they watch the Gunfighters, that one's a 0 out of 10 because that one's just terrible. I mean, the Sensorites, again, I don't really mind that one, but that one's just a bad one. The Dominators is another bad one. The Mutants is a bad one for John Pertwee. The Day of the Daleks is bad, but the special edition makes it up for that. I mean, just even for the Davison run, I mean, I don't like Thor to Doomsday. That one is just a really crappy robot episode. Same with other stuff, but this one is bad. I mean, I will actually rewatch this because it is part of the whole Key to Time saga. So it is part of the whole Key to Time saga. So I will most probably rewatch it, but I always watch part 1 and then I turn it off and then I skip and then I'm just like, all right, that's it, I'm going to watch parts. So, but today, after I've done the review, I thought I'd give it a bit more of a chance and watch episodes 2, 3 and 4. Watch it all together, and I don't really find it as enjoyable as the rest of the season. I think it's the worst one to be produced by Graham Williams. Now, Destiny of the Daleks, I thought that was bad, but Destiny of the Daleks is a lot better than this one. And it's also, but Horror Fan Rock is still the best one from the Philip Graham Williams era. So my review on the Ribos operation, I mean, I really wanted to give this a fair review, but I can't. I just physically can't think of anything nice to say about it. The only good thing about it is the introduction to Mary Tam. It's just the pacing in it. It's just so slow. It's so terrible for the pacing. The half of the characters just feel like they're like wooden. The acting feels a bit wooden. I think I've been spoiled mostly by the rest of Tom Baker's run, but the only ones, I'll just get the book back in. I mean, the only ones that feel are good such actors, and that is Tom Baker, Mary Tabb, and John Leeson, who does the voice for K9. Them three are the strongest actors and roles in this. The rest of them all just feel so really kind of weird. And I mean, the guy that is after the whole the jewels and stuff, it feels more like a Lex Luthor version of in Doctor Who. It feels like a Lex Luthor, but instead of it being like Superman, it's Doctor Who take of Lex Luthor, and I just think it's just so bad and cringy. And I just tried so much to give this a proper review. I wanted to give this a higher ranking. I really did, because I literally said in my season 16 that this was a 1 out of 10. It's my least favourite. And rewatching it now, I thought if I watch all the episodes together instead of just turning it off after episode 1, it's not good. It's just not good. It's just not as entertaining as much. So that is mainly my review on the Ribos operation. But it's more like a little bit of a rant, isn't it? I have tried, and I really did want to give this a really good review. I really did want to give this a proper good review, but I just can't. I really can't. I've wanted to think of some nice things to say, and I absolutely can't, and I'm so sorry for that. Right, I'm going to get off topic now. So I'm going to be doing another review tomorrow, and the review will be on the Pirate Planet. So I'm kind of going to be watching all of the Key to Time. Since I spoke about the Key to Time, and when I did the whole review about it, it's made me want to go back and rewatch this. And now for the second time, really. Well, I haven't actually watched it in the limited edition one, but I watched it in the normal standard one. So yeah, the Pirate Planet is next, and that'll be the next review. And I can see me giving that one such a much better review on the Pirate Planet than I can for the Ribos operation. So please join me tomorrow when I talk about the Pirate Planet. Thank you for watching this video, and please do like, subscribe and share to my channel. Please, before you watch, after you watch this, please watch my season 16 review, because the rest of the stories are a lot better. This is just the really weakest story of this season. It's it's still a 1 out of 10. So thank you for watching and have a good night. Thank you.